Good morning. Okay, let's see if anybody wants to join me live. It is early. It's not that early, but for a Saturday, it's early. Okay. Just bear with me. Bear with me. This has been, I know it's kind of a weird time, but I have had a million questions over this. So I am so happy that y'all are super interested in these and wanting to implicate them into your own business. So let me, good morning. When you hop on, say hey. I'm gonna go ahead and tag everybody if it will let me. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Okay. So let me hop off this. Okay. So I have a timeline that I follow for my Fix kits. I offer them every single month. Let me know that you can hear me. Hey, Brittany. You have no idea how much I have enjoyed your open communication with me over this week. It really mended my broken heart. So thank you. As many of you know, I did not go to SFR this year. My son had surgery on Wednesday. He is doing pretty well. The Thursday, he was great. It was crazy. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Wednesday, he was fine, relatively speaking, slept most of the day. But then yesterday, he spiked a fever and was not feeling good. So kind of looking out for him. Thinking the fever will pass this weekend, and then Monday we'll go into next week we have our follow-up from surgery and make sure everything's good. So, but this is not about that. This is about Fix kits. So I hope that y'all can hear me. I'm kind of talking. My husband's sleeping in the living room, so he's not in trouble. He just is sleeping there. So what I do is I do a few things. I want this to be fun. Okay. I want this to be something that brings joy for me and doesn't super stress me out. So I personally, I like to stay under 16-ish kits, 15-ish kits, 18-ish kits would be pushing it. The reason I say 18 is because I like to do things in the bundle of 6, okay? Because we have bundle and save for 3 and bundle and save for 6. So that's how I can get the most bang for my buck, right? So basically what these are mystery monthly boxes. I pick a new theme every single month. I personally want to bring my life into it. So I want to pick themes based off of my own interest, my own experiences, and then also I want to pick the brain of my customers and see what they are into. So for February, we did There's No Place Like Home, and it was all about love, just the love you feel in your home. March was super fun. It was a pop art theme. And it said, rumor has it, there's a new catalog in town. So March was the beginning of our spring season. So we just focused on brand new products. Yes, Brittany, I just got your text. We will. And then March, April was rest and relax. So all things spa-like, in my opinion. March, April, I skipped May. June was, I didn't technically skip May, but I changed my timeline to better suit me after I got a hang of it. So we technically skipped May, but it was still on time. June was Summer Days. That box was so fun. It was a hippie theme. July was, I'm like blinking. Oh, July was 90s. Hello. Bring me back to the 90s. It was like rewind, be kind, back to the 90s. And that one was super fun. So this month, like I said, I wanted to base it off my experiences. So, but with that being said, this month's theme was uber specific to a certain type of person. So I did offer a second theme. So my two themes are Let's Go Girls. And it's going to be like all things pink, black and white, cow print, rhinestones, Shania Twain. Okay. I went to the Shania Twain concert last week and it was super fun, and now I want to recreate a box based off of that. My other box, because not everybody is into those things, was Summer Nights. And that was I just made it clear, like, hey, August is the last summer box I'll be doing. And we're gonna go out with a bang. And then September brings all things fall. So, my timeline is I start offering I have a week of enrollment. Well, I usually do 4 days enrollment. I will post it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday and close out Friday or Saturday. And I typically will post like the 25th of the month and then place my order the 29th or the 30th of the month. Okay, does that make sense? And then, so it's obviously not August yet, it's still July. So I placed the order in July for my August whiff box. They get their box usually the second week of August. Does that make sense? Okay, so what I did is, this is how I plan it out, because I live in Texas. It's super duper 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 hot. It's like ungodly hot. And, with that being said, I'm not really trying to mail out wax right now. So the last few boxes, I have been doing a pod focus. Okay, the pods are something that I really want people to start using and loving, because pods, y'all listen to me, wax, you can't convince someone, if they don't want to spend $6 on a wax bar, they're gonna go to Walmart and get wax. You can't convince them that they have to have the experience that the Walmart wax is not better, okay? But with pods, we're the only ones that sell pods. So pods should be a huge focus in your business, okay? Huge focus in your business, because they can't get pods other places, right? They can get pods from someone else, so you better make sure that you're treating your customers well. But they can't get pods from other places. So I really, really, really like to push like our pod systems, okay? So with that being said, the last few focuses of my boxes have been pods. So when I start thinking of a box, let's go girls. Let's think that. I start going in my mind, and literally what I do, I go and get a catalog, a current catalog. I turn it to this page over right here. This page, I turn it. I grab a piece of paper, notes on your phone, wherever you can take notes, and I just start going down. I think about colors. So for me, Let's Go Girls is pink. So I'm gonna start looking at the pink stuff. Then I think about puns. Okay, so like Let's Go Girls. What do I think of when I think of Shania Twain? I think of cowboy boots. Okay, leather. I don't really love leather, so I also take into that account. Okay, right now the only leather scent we have in our catalog is weathered leather. I hate weathered leather. I'm not putting that in my box. I do not put stuff that I don't like in my box. Okay, so we're gonna pivot. We're gonna keep going. Then I'll go into looking at clearance. Okay, what do we got in clearance that has a like punny name, right? Or a pink thing, or maybe a warmer. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna go look. Or let's go to my other option, Summer Nights. I know that we'll have a lot of scents that have the word summer in it, because we're in the spring and summer catalog. So I just start looking. Let's look. Okay. Summer Moonlight. That sounds perfect for my Summer Nights box, right? Then I'll go in, I'll see, okay, well, what is Summer Moonlight offered in? It's offered in Scentsy Bar, Room Spray, and Scent Circle. So I'm going to base my entire box off of one of those things, right? So I picked a room spray. So Summer Moonlight is my room spray. It's $8. So then I grabbed my giant calculator. I'm not bad at math, but when you have this many boxes and this many options and this many little things, it's easy to miss $1 here and there. You don't want to be missing $1 here and there for 20 people. So my boxes are $25. So 25 minus 8, I have 17 left to play with. But listen to me. What I do is I have an open link on my website. That's why it's absolutely crucial that you have an open website, that you're paying for your website. Let me be clear, okay? I love you all so much. I have my glasses on so y'all can take me seriously. If you want to make money with Scentsy, but you don't want to invest $15 into having a running website, I need you to text me and we need to have a come to Jesus talk. You can't make money without having a website. That is just so silly. You're making your life way too hard. People can't shop by themselves. I don't want someone to take my order for me. I want to go shop and browse myself, okay? You can't make money while you sleep without a website. You can't participate in flash sales without a website. You can't participate in pre-orders without a website. You don't look serious without a website. It's not, Scentsy doesn't make it a necessity to like be a consultant. You can absolutely take people's orders and put them in your workstation, but that doesn't sound like a smart business move to me. The $15 is a tax write-off, and if you don't have $15 to use on your website, you have a business opportunity in front of you to make money. But it's up to you. Scentsy isn't working for you. You have to work for it to work, okay? And I mean that with all the love in my heart, right? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a business. This takes time, effort, passion, love, all of those things, okay? You have to have, in my opinion, you need a personal website, okay? So that was just a little rant. It's just a little rant, right? Okay. I don't know where I was going with that, but I needed to tell y'all that. So, someone tell me where I was. What was I talking about? It's too early. I need some more coffee. Okay, let me think. Okay, oh, room sprays. So, where I was going with that. I have an open party link on my personal website that I keep open the entire month before I put in this order. And that, I call it, right now it's called Summer Online Orders. And people order off of that and attach it to that party. So let's go look. I think I have... So I have the one that I'll be using for this fix kit. Has $151 or $159 in hostess credit and 4 half-off items. I'm going to be using that to my advantage, right? That's how I'm able to make these boxes so much more bang for their buck, because I'm getting $159 of all. I'm using all of my hostess rewards for my fix kits. That makes the extra money I can use for the extras. I can use for the boxes, the tissue paper, the crinkle paper, all of that stuff. I am charging tax and shipping because this is a business. They pay tax on everything else. I charge $8 shipping for their box unless they order something else to put in, and then I charge $10 just like the website would. Okay? So I haven't had anybody give me a hard time about that because my boxes are so fun. That's how I'm gonna put them, fun. I don't lose money making these boxes. I don't make a ton of money making these boxes, but hear me out. I have had every single round a minimum of 2 new customers, like new customers who've never ordered from me, because these are affordable. They take the guesswork out of it. The problem with Scentsy is that this is an experience business, right? You have to experience the smells so that you can know what you like, right? So that will off-put a lot of people from ordering scents online. That's what makes people go to a store and smell stuff, right? This takes the guesswork out. You already told them it's a mystery. They already expect to be like, I wonder if I'm gonna like this, right? Don't overthink it. That's my problem. I overthink a ton of stuff. So don't overthink it, right? But that's how I'm able to make these boxes. So I don't want to say profitable, but that's how I'm able to not lose money on these boxes, and I'm able to put in more than $25 inside, is because I use my hostess credit on my customers. Okay, I love Scentsy. I don't have a problem with buying my own Scentsy. Okay, I really like that. Is just, that's smart business, right? Okay, so then after I excuse me, after I figure out what I'm working with, how much money I got to work with, what's my theme, what's my colors, and y'all, this is just how my brain works. I just can, like, I start picking things, and like in my brain, I can see myself putting it in the box. I can see myself. I heard, leave each other alone. I heard, don't hurt each other. Okay. Next person who hurts is gonna get me. You hear me? I'm gonna go put them in their room. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that's how I do that. So then next, what I do is I go in that same sheet. I hope that this is making sense for y'all. I go in that same sheet and I figure out what products do we offer, and I make sure I don't miss any, right? And then I put it in an Excel and I print it off, okay? And then I say what I used for each box. So some of these are March, April, June, July, right? And you can tell, okay, well then I go for my next box, because like I said, I'm not focusing on wax right now. I want them to experience products that are not wax. Everybody knows Scentsy is wax and warmers. They don't know we got counter clean. They don't know we got fresh. They don't know we got laundry stuff, right? Like, they don't know until you show them. So I figured out this month, I was like, okay, what has no pink boxes? Because a lot of my customers have ordered these every single time, which is like the best compliment ever. That means I'm doing something right. If I have had people order every single month, right? That is like literally, that makes my heart swell. Also, like, another amazing compliment is like when they refer a friend, because I offer, if you refer a friend who orders a box, you each get $5 off your box. I can do that because I'm using $159 of hostess credit to make these, right? I have no problem. Like, thank you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's the secret to being super successful in this business. Give more than you take. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Like, you want to wow these people, okay? So I go here and I'm like, what have I like never shown? So this month I was like, I can't believe I haven't put Counter Clean in a box. I fucking love Counter Clean. Counter Clean is magic eraser in a bottle for me, okay? So in both of my boxes, I'm gonna make sure that the featured product is Counter Clean. So then I go in, okay, well, we have a bundle for Counter Clean. It's not a great bundle, but it's a bundle nonetheless. I'll save a few bucks. And so I start just kind of like going down the list, right? Like, what do we have offered in Counter Clean? How can I make that either cute in the box or punny in the box, right? Like for my 90s box, I did Scentsy Fresh, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, okay? I did, like 90s was all about puns. I did black raspberry vanilla dryer disc. I did vanilla ice baby was that one. Like, it's all punny, right? So they get a kick out of it. It keeps my creative juices flowing. So then I go in and I make a pre-order form on Google. And this is how, let's see, questions. I'll just show you. I hope that this is making sense. Okay, so, this would be the pre-order form, and I just send this out and they answer, and then I invoice them via whatever they gave me. Okay. You hit your head. Oh. Sorry for that butt cheek, guys. Okay. You're okay. Did you hit your head? On the table. Oh, get him a popsicle. You're okay. Oh. You can both have one. I'm so stocked up on popsicles because Zayden had throat surgery. So we're just gonna, so y'all don't have to listen to this cry. We're gonna bribe the baby. Okay.
I'm gonna take one chocolate.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so, sorry guys.
No,
Okay, you want a popsicle? It still hurts? You want an ice pack? You want this? Where are your pants? It's dead. Okay, can I finish this? And then I'll make sure everything is good over there. You're okay. Go sit on the couch and watch your show. Kids. So I send them that order form on Google, and they fill it out. I send them an invoice the next day, or today. I sent them early this morning. And if you don't pay, you don't get one. It is what it is. I don't have the means to front everyone on their stuff, right? That is a business choice that I make, and I stand by that. So I also, let's think. I want to there's, like I said, some people have ordered boxes that are like every single month, and I want to do some type of loyalty program for that. Like maybe like a punch card, like get 10 boxes, get 9 boxes, get your 10th one free. I don't know. We'll figure that one out when I haven't done enough to get there yet. But then I just kind of go in and I start playing around. So one thing to consider is you don't make commission off of half off items in your workstation. So for me, on the boxes, I like to make my most expensive stuff the host credit so that I can just kind of get that out of the way. And then I use the half off items, the perpetual party award half off as well. Typically on like the second most expensive items for fixed kits. But like a regular party order, I'll just do all of my scent circles as half off items because I want to make the PRV. I want to make the commissions off of what I'm putting in. So that's just a personal choice. So do y'all have any questions? Do you have any questions? That's kind of like the planning aspect of my fixed kits and how I make that work. It's super fun. I love it so much. It's been a blessing in my business. And it's been, the biggest thing is like, I've noticed like people ordering things that I put in the box that they've never ordered before. So that's great. And then the new customers, that's a huge thing. So people are really, really, really enjoying it. I went out of town the other week and I had someone who came up to me and basically said that she, and this is her own words, right? It's not mine, but she's like, I respect you so much as a business owner because I don't see you as an MLM. She's like, you put your own spin on your business. Like, you don't make your business Scentsy. You make your business Marissa. And she's like, that's what makes you stand out so much in a sea of consultants. And that really, I took that to heart. So that's something that you should consider. Like putting your face on stuff, showing up every single day, like whether that be in your stories, in a post, in a live video. Honestly, stop giving a fuck. That's like the best advice I can give you. Stop giving a damn about what anyone thinks, right? Unless you're just like being super flippin' annoying and spammy, right? But if you're authentically being yourself, that won't happen, right? Also, there's just so many different ways. Like, what you put out is so important. If you're constantly putting out negative stuff, if you're constantly asking people for money, if you're constantly telling people how sad and miserable and broke you are, no one wants to join you. No one. You're not even working if you're not working for this business to change your life, why would anyone want to join you? You don't look like you're having fun. I have fun in my business, and that's I attribute my success to that. Scentsy is my happy place. Scentsy is my stability, right? Like, do I go broke sometimes? You bet your bottom dollar I do in this economy. Like, I just paid in 3 days $1,000 towards Zayden's surgery bills. In 3 days. I ain't got no fun money this week. Okay? But that's okay, because I have fun in my heart and in my boxes, and people will see that, right? Like, but I'm able to pay $1,000 in a week because of Scentsy. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So maybe you're not there yet, but you won't ever get there without trying, right? I am in my next February will be 7 years that I've been with Scentsy. 7 years. I've never taken a break. I've never quit. Scentsy is my happy place. So I used to do these boxes very early in my business. When I had Zen, I stopped, because one thing I will tell you, these are a lot of work. And I tell my customers too, these are a labor of love, right? My kitchen becomes in disarray every time I'm making these boxes. I lose sleep. I have to make sure that like Zen doesn't get into anything. It is a lot. It's a lot. There's paper everywhere. There's crinkle. Like, it's a lot. But it's so much fun. It's so much fun, and it's been a blessing to my business. And it helps me become creative. And I found myself like just doing the same old, always. This brings something new every month, because it's a new theme, right? And it just like, it's me. So if this is something that you want to try and you want to pick my brain about, go ahead and just shoot me a text, or just comment on the group page. I try to be super active on there. I probably actually would I would reply faster on the group page than I would in my text, because I have my notifications set that way. So I am here for you. Your leaders are here for you. This group is here for you. And this is something that you should try, right? Like, it is. It's something you should try. If you have any questions specifically, let me know. I will hop back on when I put these together and kind of give you a lowdown there. But it's super fun.